Má vui con.
Má vui à.
Đó, tấp vô nè. Vô với nhau nè.
Má tao nói mày độ ngày nào đi chơi vậy cũng vui rồi.
Tiền đâu đi đâu. Đi hoài.
Nhỏ lắm mới nhỏ xíu. Tròn thôi. Quá sạch.
Đó là ba. Đang bơi tới à. Đã nửa bụng lên luôn.
Cá voi trắng.
Rồi trắng đeo.
Cá voi gì?
Cái này cá voi sát thủ ơi.
Đây gọi là sát thủ.
Vậy nó ăn thịt. Nó ăn thịt mấy con cá. Má quay phim luôn cho nó sống động.
Má hay không? Má nhìn hay ha. Còn bên kia là bự nhất.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Your curiosity is wonderful. Just like you, my friends about nature, the legends working right here at SanDiego. We receive so many questions about killer whales, kids and grown-ups of all ages. We've gathered these questions together to put them in our Killer Whales Up Close book to share with you today. We've connected the book so you can see everything up on the big screen. If you're ready to get started, it is my privilege to introduce you to Mike.
Well, thank you, James. How you guys doing today? All right, you guys ready to meet some killer whales? All right, first up right over here on this side is 52-year-old Corky.
Wow, mình thấy vậy ta.
This is a tiger. Last but not least, our 14-year-old male, arguably one of the most intelligent animals here at Chamberlain Stadium. He was born right here in this field in September of 2001. Give it up for the Kai. 11 killer whales. Wow, big, right? They range in age from 14 to 32, all the way to a mile who is 19 months old.
You can see how different each whale is, but did you know there can be bigger differences in the wild? Would you be surprised if I told you there are different kinds of killer whales? Scientists refer to them as ecotypes. They live in different habitats, have different body types, and pursue different kinds of food. Even though killer whale ecotypes are a little different, they're considered members of a single species, or scientists work out. One of the questions you get asked all the time is how big the killer whales grow to be. Well, the answer would depend on what ecotype you're talking about. Is it a 60-foot female in Iceland or a 30-foot male in Antarctica? The same holds good. remarkable thing about killer whales, no matter which type, is that they are found throughout our global ocean, from the Arctic to the Antarctic, and literally everywhere in between. They are found in so many different habitats and depend on such a variety of survival that killer whales are more intertwined with the fate of our ocean than any other marine animal. Truly, these awesome animals are
Nó dùng cái còi đâu không phải họ nó dời nhưng mà cái tiếng còi nó ngàn cảm xúc âm lắm mà.
Let's hear for the Kai, Corky, and a Kaika. All right, so let's get to some of your great questions. Oh, here we go. So many people wonder what it's like to be a trainer. In fact, raise your hand if you ever wanted to train animals. Ah, that's a lot. Then you should be dedicated men and women who interact with our family of whales every day.
All right, up here on the stage we have Michelle. Once again, I'm Mike. We got the other Mike in the back. Amber and Tom.
Our team is so passionate about what they do every day. That makes me think of another one of your great questions. Here it is. Do the trainers talk to the whales? I'll let you answer that one, Mike.
That is a great question. You know, we may not talk to the whales like you and I talk to each other, but we have taught them different hand signals in order for us to communicate with them. We use this ongoing communication to build strong relationships with the whales, and we use those relationships to answer important questions through research.
Here at SeaWorld, we have a unique opportunity to conduct research about killer whales, asking important questions that can only be answered in a setting like this. So much of what we learn here is being used to help killer whales in the wild. Of course, there are other questions that can only be explored by studying whales in the ocean. By exploring questions both at SeaWorld and in the wild, our combined research gives all of us a better understanding of killer whales and the places they live.
And that's what I call working together. Research flowing in both directions. From our park to the wild and back again. That way, everyone benefits. All right, let's check out another one of your great questions. Yep. Here we go. So this individual wonders why whales jump. And I just happen to have that emoji. Check it out. Now, killer whales communicate a lot in different ways. Sometimes they vocalize and sometimes they use their bodies. A jump like that is called a breach. You're making a sound at the top of the water. When the whale's body slaps the top of the water, it creates a commotion above and below the surface. This might be to show their excitement, display a little power, or to get the attention of the other whales. So you may have heard of our newest killer whale calf, Amaya. Our SeaWorld social media fans helped name her. Here at SeaWorld, we've watched these killer whale calves rely on their mothers for everything, from the very first moments of their birth.
As a calf grows and gains some independence, it is looked after by other whales in the pod too. They help the mother protect the calf, teach it survival skills, and show the calf how to romp and play. Killer whales live in family-like groups known as pods. Like human families, their pods can range in size, from just a handful of whales up to a few dozen.
Whoa, that's a lot of questions. Believe it or not, we get them every day.
We sure do. Killer whales communicate with each other using all sorts of sounds. Let's listen. Each killer whale, each pod has their own unique dialect, their own set of calls. But don't forget, they also use body language.
Sometimes they blow bubbles, buffalo, or scratch each other with their teeth, causing what are called break marks. These are the multi-line marks you see on the skin of whales and dolphins. Just one of the ways that these animals display dominance during social interactions, both in the wild and at SeaWorld.
So we learn how the whales communicate with each other, and how do we communicate with them? Through signals. Here at SeaWorld, we communicate with our whales. We want the next generation to be able to do the same.
All right, everybody, this is my favorite part of the show, is where we get two very lucky volunteers to come down and interact with our whales. Looks like we have Christian and Brock over here on the right-hand side. Everybody wave hello to Christian and Brock. Say hello. Good morning, guys. You guys are going to get a chance to interact with Kaika and Nakai. All right, let's show off some of those hand signals that we were talking about a little earlier. Looks like Christian and Kaika are going to do a double peck wave. Nakai's going to do the same thing. Very nice. Big peck ball flippers. All right, a couple more hand signals here. All right, now on a hot July 4th weekend. Oh, look out. And Christian is feeding some of that non-flavored, non-sugar gelatin that the whales we seem to enjoy. Oh, there's Big Shot. All right, you guys, thank you very much for helping us out today with our volunteers. Remember your experience with Kaika and Nakai forever. We want to make sure you get one of these whale tail necklaces to come through. So bring on you. Everybody give a nice warm round of applause for Christian and Brock. Good job, guys.
All right, let's take a look at another question. Who takes care of Lucian? I love this question because it lets us give you a peek at how much we care for these extraordinary animals. Okay, Mike, is the team ready?
We are ready to go. You guys are about to see the most important training that you can hear at SeaWorld. This is called husbandry training. Like James said, this is where the whales can participate in their own health care. So if you look up there at the stage, Michelle has Porky in what's called a flute present. She actually has very thick veins that run in her tail tubes, and the veterinarians can actually come over and draw blood from the whales, take it back to the lab, and make sure that everything is going okay with their bodies. Now, the slide-out behavior that Nakai is about to do not only is great for the photographers out there, this also serves a higher purpose as well. We have a giant scale in the back here, weigh the whales at least once a week to make sure that they are growing properly and getting enough nutrition. Now, the high-energy behaviors that you see here at Shen Stadium, also out in the ocean, are not only spectacular for all you guys out in the crowd, but they also serve a higher purpose as well. This is to make sure that the whales are getting appropriate amount of exercise. Courtney just did a small jump on the south side of the pool. Now focus on the center. Here she comes. And high energy behaviors like Courtney just did are going to make sure that they get their exercise each and every day.
I know many of our guests also wonder, how much do killer whales eat every day to stay healthy?
Well, just like you and I, killer whales have different dietary needs. Baby Maya, she's only about 19 months old. She's still nursing from her mother, Kalia. So she's only getting about 36 pounds of fish every day. Now her dad, Ulysses, he weighs almost 10,000 pounds. He's going to eat about 180 pounds of fish every day. Now it's important to note that no matter what happens throughout the whale's day, they are going to get every single fish that they eat.
Because we've been able to determine how much killer whales need to eat at various stages of their life, researchers in the field are able to use this information to determine if ocean habitats are healthy enough for killer whale populations to thrive. And that type of information is invaluable.
For food, exercise, and physical examinations from our veterinarians are not the only thing that our killer whales need. They're so important to us that we want to make sure that their brains are stimulated as well. So if you guys look up at the big screen, you will see some of the whales playing with some environmental enrichment devices. Now that's just a fancy trainer code for toys. We can put all kinds of toys in the water. Some that float, some that sink, some that the whales can fly around the pool with. We can get kelp from right here from Mission Bay that they like to pull around the pool. We have that non-flavored, non-sugar gelatin that they seem to enjoy. Ice cubes, snow, they even like rub downs. Now that's just one other way to enrich our animals. You can see Tom giving Nakai some of that snow, Michelle giving Courtney some ice. I think Kaika was getting a nice little rub down there earlier. Now it's important to note that throughout all of the stimulation and enrichment that we can provide, the most important thing for these guys is time spent with other whales and our team of experienced trainers.
All right, now a question for all the kids who want to know who would win if a killer whale squared off against a great white shark. All right, who thinks the great white shark would win? Raise your hand. All right, who thinks the killer whale would Great white sharks hunt alone, while killer whales hunt with a pod of other killer whales. It's not even really a competition. Killer whales have even been known to hunt for a blue whale. You know how big a blue whale is? At over 80 feet, it's the largest animal to ever exist on the planet. But killer whales are able to hunt this huge animal because they coordinate, collaborate, and cooperate. They work together to overcome challenges much greater than themselves. You know, we learn a lot from them on how to overcome some of the challenges our ocean faces. If we collaborate, like the killer whale, we can change the fate of the ocean and the world. Alright, we got some more questions. These are some common ones that come in all the time. Here we go. Why do some dorsal fins curve? Great question. Dorsal fins lack any skeletal structure, such as bone or cartilage, to support their height and weight. They're completely made up of connective tissue. The animal spends more time to surface, the tissue may weaken and the fin will bend. We occasionally see curved dorsal fins in the wild, like you see in the photographs, and here at SeaWorld. Up next. How fast can they swim? Well, depending on their body weight, killer whales can swim at 30 miles an hour. Check it out. All right. Next question. How much water can their tails splash? Well, their tails, or flukes as they're called, are strong enough to fling a whole lot of water halfway up the stand. Last one. If all the whales splashed all at once, could they get the whole audience wet? Well, maybe not the whole audience.
Đó bên kia đóng sứa luôn mà. Đó, tới lượt mình đó không. Chạy. Hấp tới mình không? Không tới đâu. Rồi. Bài này bị sức ha. Sorry.
Lại quá chết gì
Tất nhiên. Đâu rồi ba? Dạ, cái gàng bên kia ước như đi tắm biển luôn á.
nó tăng đá rồi.
Now that was refreshing. Killer whales are so inspiring. The more we learn about them, the more we see they represent more than just themselves. Truly, to better understand killer whales is to better understand the ocean. Never stop wondering about the natural world of animals. Be sure to visit ASanDiego.com for your free download of killer whales up close and share it with your family and friends.
From all of us to all of you, thank you for coming, thank you for wondering.
Hết rồi. Cực kỳ cơ mà. Phim luôn. Mà chụp là nó bị mờ. Đây coi cái mập nè. Đây mày.
Đây cá mập hả? Cá mập nhám hả?
Con nãy á, con nãy cho sờ á.
Đâu là con khác, cá mập mà.
Lên bắt shop kìa.
Cá mập mèo. Quá đẹp rồi.
Rồi đi tiếp rồi. Aquarium đây có 3 hồ vậy?
Có rồi hả?
Có rồi, xích rồi.
Nhỏ thôi.
Bây giờ nhà. Feeding time 11.
Feeding time rồi đây. Xương nó ăn mà hay.
Rồi. You want to get up here? Roll it.
mày.
Có cái động mà. Nói được rồi. Con quần này đúng bự luôn á.
Đó là chen rồi.
Nó già lắm rồi á mày, trắng bóc à.
Mắt nó kìa, nhắm ngủ rồi, đang ngủ. Đây xúc tu rồi. Mấy cái xúc tu này sao nó hít được ha? Mày nghĩ sao nó hít được mấy xúc tu này mày?
Nó giống cái đồ mà hít vô kiến mày á. Cuttlefish.
Thật luôn nóng lạnh. Con này phải sống trong cái nhiệt độ lạnh nữa. Ngắt nó xuyên ra lớp kiến.
Some activity and show out here.
Cái gì kìa?
Nó gì chứ đang bơi mà.
¿Sabes si se puede bajar? Mira sus tentáculos, papá.
Ồ.
A ver, estoy